Hello everyone, this is a new update from the Sprite WX channel, and today we're covering Super Typhoon Bavi, which is currently on a jog towards the island of Rota in the Northern Mariana Islands and bringing devastating and catastrophic impacts to Guam, Saipan, and Tinian. This storm is packing a pressure of 901 millibars and wind speeds of 180 miles an hour. This is a catastrophic situation for those living in the Northern Mariana Islands and much of Guam. This area has already been impacted by a previous cyclone this year in April, Sinlaku, which is just insult to injury for the people of these islands. About 50,000 people, at least, are impacted in this. Bavi shows no signs of slowing down just yet, but there is apparently shear to the north, which won't really do much for the islands, I'd say, unfortunately. But I mean, there really are just no good endings right now. It's too late, and to those in any of these islands, is you should have, if you haven't prepared. Well, it's clearly too late, and I don't even know if you'd see this video, as power outages must be rampant by now. As winds continue to pick up, I mean, ASOS is picking up winds of 92 miles an hour there. Does this have Guam in it? I wouldn't believe so. Nah, it doesn't. That's unfortunate, but there will likely be power outages and humanitarian issues for weeks to come, and just suffering. I really don't have many words to describe the situation right now. It is absolutely terrifying. If we go look at the extreme wind warning, this is just like all extreme wind warnings, very dire, very heavily worded. But as they state, this is an extremely dangerous and life-threatening situation. Take cover now. Venturing outside can result in death from flying projectiles. Unreinforced structures will be destroyed. Utility poles and associated power lines will be down, posing a risk to life. Yes, also, yeah. Don't go near power lines. Like, always a risk with those. Fires, shock, all the sorts. Um, you should probably shelter in place for about 24 hours. And honestly, after Bavi goes through here, it will trek west across the western Pacific Ocean and bring impacts later this week that could also be very damaging to Taiwan, Japan, well, very far southwestern Japan, and parts of China later this weekend, if so. My best wishes and prayers and thoughts go out to those living in the Mariana Islands and Guam today. This will probably be the worst typhoon you guys will see for hopefully years to come, and not again this year or anytime soon, just like we've seen with Sinlaku. This is an incredibly catastrophic situation. Storm surge will be high and inundate the coast, and flooding will also be a major threat. I know those islands are mountainous, so mudslides, if y'all are prone to that, that is probably a very likely threat. Probably give another update tomorrow. We'll probably be able to see some reports of what's happened out there. But anyone impacted needs to stay safe. Anyone who knows people who are going impacted by this needs to wish them the best. Thankfully, there is a silver lining. Rota is the least populated main island of the Mariana Islands, but is starkly less populated than the other three islands, Saipan and Tinian and Guam, with just a population of 2,000. We thought earlier it would head north of that or even impact Saipan, but fortunately for the greater good of everyone else, this has shifted south. We'll see you in the next briefing on this situation. Goodbye.